Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here, Real Beautiful Beauty. Gonna be doing a supplement product review for you beauties today here. I talk a lot out here on my channel about hypothyroid and having a underactive thyroid or a sluggish thyroid. Basically hypothyroid disease, which if you're not familiar with that, that is a endocrine gland disorder, an endocrine gland disease, if you will. And I was hypothyroid for a long time before I ever even knew I was. I typically had it from the time I was 15 years old, and I really did not get diagnosed until a few years after that. So basically I've had it since I was about 15. And then, after a lot of exams, I get regular, blood test of my TSH and check my T3 levels and my T4 levels. And just the thyroid stimulating hormone, I get that checked all the time. A lot of blood tests, and I get, what do you call? I almost said scan, but sonogram. So that's what I'm trying to think of. I get, every now and then, they'll sonogram my thyroid gland, all that stuff, So anyhow, but I say this all the time I hear on my channel. I am one of these people that I have not ever been able to take Synthroid. I have not been able to take the prescription Armor or Synthroid, and I have tried both of them numerous times. I have tried them low dose, high doses, all ways, all different ways. I even had a pharmacist fill my prescription of Armor without the fillers, and made the Armor prescription even more, I don't want to say more organic, because it's not an organic product by no means, but more natural. And that she left the fillers out and all the other icky ingredients that could possibly, give you an allergic reaction. But anyhow, long story short, I have never been able to take Armor Thyroid. I've never been able to take Synthroid, and I've never been able to take any of the generic brands either. And those are the prescription drugs. So what I've had to do over the last few years, definitely resort to supplements and homeopathic remedies or holistic remedies, basically supplements, things that I can take here at home, things that I can rely on, things that when I do get my blood checked and I get my thyroid, hormone levels checked, and they turn out normal. So anyhow, the things I do obviously do work, and they do work for me. And the proof is in the blood test and the exams and things like that at my doctor's office. So anyhow, I have my my thyroid routine out here on my channel for my underactive hypothyroid. I have what I've done on a normal, regular basis, what I've done for years. I have that out here on my channel. I will try to link that in the down bar below unless I forget, which, oh my gosh, lately I forget 1 minute to the next lately. I don't know why. I've been very busy, very overworked as well. So anyhow, I'll try to remember to link my routine down below, what I normally do. Now, I've recently switched to using this, and I've stopped doing my routine, and it's probably temporary. I will probably, who knows, go back to that. Probably, I will either repurchase this or I will go back to my old routine. Either way. But I've been using this for about, about 5 weeks. So about a month and a week. Been using this approximately 5 weeks. It's really been working well. I feel okay with this product. I feel somewhat energized. I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel, lethargic. I don't feel all drained or depleted by my thyroid gland, if you know what I mean. If you're hypothyroid, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You feel tired, you feel sluggish, low on energy, lack of energy, brain fog, all that icky stuff. But seriously, I think I have brain fog all the time anyways. I've always been that way. It seems, and I think that's just basically because I don't get enough sleep, and I am a little insomniac and things like that. But anyhow, this has been working pretty well for me. I feel it's definitely worth a try. If you like to take natural supplements, over-the-counter supplements, and you have hypothyroid, definitely give this a try. I really like it. This is the Thyroid Boost, wildcrafted, supports a healthy thyroid function, Herbs of Light brand. That's the brand, Herbs of Light. And this has 90 vegetarian caplets, so 90 V-caps. Here is the back of the bottle. Oh, I have a nose itch, pardon me. Okay, hopefully you can read this. It says the suggested usage. It says take 1 to 2 capsules up to 3 times a day. A 6 on, 1 day off. It says take with meals. I actually will confess I do not take it that often. I feel like I don't overtake anything, you know what I mean? I undertake things. And if my blood tests come back normal and everything's good and I feel okay, to me that works, you know what I mean? So try this product, play around with this product, but don't jump into a full-blown 3 times a day, if you know what I mean. So start out slow. Slow and steady wins the race, if you know what I mean, especially with supplements. You really have to build up to it. This is the ingredients, okay? Wildcrafted organic, bladderwrack, gochakula, has kelp, nettle, Irish, watercress, and yeah. And it says Herbs of Light is from High Springs, Florida. Love the state of Florida. Beautiful Florida. Love my Florida, you know what I mean? Okay, so there's the side of the bottle. Okay. Anyways, I will put in the down bar below where I bought these from. I think I bought these from vitaminlife.com. I think. I will check my receipt and I will put exactly where I bought them and how much I paid for them in the down bar below. I definitely think they're well worth the money. Definitely do. Been feeling great with these. Definitely recommend these. Give these a try. If you are sensitive, if not allergic to Synthroid or generic Synthroid or Armor Thyroid or anything like that, if you cannot take those mainstream prescription drugs and you have to be like me and resort to over-the-counter or supplements to help boost your thyroid, definitely give this a try. Let me know if you've already tried this. Let me know if you're going to try this. Let me know what works for you. I love to hear from you beauties. Be sure to share my videos. Be sure to subscribe. As always, like my videos. I love each and every one of you so very much. Bye now.